Channel 13 News starts now.
Hello, and thank you so much for staying with us right here on Channel 13 live at 6:30 tonight. I'm Abel Garcia. An unwelcome surprise is hitting residents of several local apartment complexes. They've recently learned about new and unexpected charges for internet services they already paid for, leaving some scrambling to cover the increased costs. Our 13 Chief Investigator Darcy explores what this means for rent prices and tenant rights moving forward after affected locals asked Darcy, what's the deal?
We don't know what the deal is. We're just told that June 1st is going to be happening.
What's happening at Loretta Byers' apartment complex will mean more money coming out of wallets already stretched thin. Do you need this?
No.
Do you want this?
No.
But she and all the other tenants at Intrigue Apartments on Vegas and Decatur were told they'll have to pay a new $75 a month tech package fee for internet service from Cox, even though in Loretta's case, the lease she recently signed says otherwise. They actually want you to sign an addendum to the lease that you just signed to agree to something that you don't want.
Right.
Loretta and her husband renewed their lease in February. The contract says internet to your dwelling will be paid by you directly to the utility service provider. But according to this letter dated April 29th, Intrigue is changing the terms for all tenants, adding the tech fee on top of current rent, payable to the landlord. The letter says the fee will be part of standard lease obligations. But this is being forced on you and all of your neighbors.
Yes, it's being forced. Take it or leave. And nobody wants to break their lease.
For low-income residents and seniors on fixed incomes, $75 more a month could be too much. Loretta says she knows one neighbor who simply can't afford it.
Her children will have to pay this for her so that she can pay her rent.
You feel like they're nickel and diming you?
Uh-huh. In fact, several of the tenants have made that very statement.
I asked Cox how it works, and they told me the landlord pays Cox a wholesale price. Then the owner of the property has sole control and discretion regarding all rates paid by its residents for broadband services. That means the landlord could use the monthly internet fees as a way to make extra profit, which is what Loretta thinks the deal is. Why do you think this is happening?
More money. That's what I believe.
Intrigue isn't the only apartment complex doing this. We've also heard from tenants at Tides on Twain about a new bulk internet fee, $65 a month added to their rent for service from Cox. One resident wrote to Darcy, "What's the deal?" saying something has got to be done to stop these unscrupulous landlords from stealing from seniors on fixed incomes who cannot afford to be treated like this. That tenant currently has a low-cost internet plan from Cox, which is $30 a month. Her fee will more than double with the new plan. This is the letter sent to residents saying the change is coming June 1st. Enrollment is mandatory, and they're asked to come into the complex office to sign a lease addendum. But things changed after I reached out to both complex management companies. Tides on Twain told me their letter contained multiple errors, and they're writing a new one explaining the internet fee will only apply when leases are renewed or new tenants move in. They call it a benefit. Intrigue's management company said their notice to residents was also flawed. They say they'll be correcting their correspondence to tell tenants the internet program there is also only applicable during lease renewals or at move-in, and it's entirely optional. Both complexes told me they see the internet packages as a way to offer a more affordable alternative to current internet rates in Las Vegas. Assemblymember Venetia Considine,
I believe it's predatory. I also believe it's deceptive.
Views it differently.
The apartment complex is just telling all their residents it's coming because there's no law to stop it.
She's close to changing that with Assembly Bill 121, which has passed both houses and is awaiting Governor Lombardo's signature.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that'd be magnificent. Yes, if we get the governor on it, that would be fantastic.
AB 121 would outlaw surprise charges, junk fees, and require more transparency in rental contracts.
It is not unusual for folks now to contact me and say, hey, I thought my rent was going to be $1,250. That's what was advertised. When I sat down to sign the lease after I put down my non-refundable credit and application fees, I found out that my 52-page lease has addendums that charge for trash, sewer, water, extra water, entertainment packages, internet packages, luxury fees, trash consultations, like just a litany of items.
Considine's bill would require rent to be one number that includes every fee.
If not, we are really sending a message that, you know, we are allowing corporations and hedge funds and private equities to come in here and take money from people deceptively. And I just don't think that as a state, we want to be known for that.
Loretta Byers echoes that. She has a message for her landlord about the impact surprise fees can have.
Think before you do something. Talk to the tenants. Be kind to them. Act like they're people and not just a number.
In late January, under the new administration, the FCC withdrew a proposal to ban bulk internet billing agreements. I'm Darcy Spears, telling you what's the deal.